5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Crash Out Podcast, incredible film, Crash Out Podcast, y'all niggas better crash out.
Shout out to Incredible Films, it's your girl Lil Taylor in the building, you know, we lit. Period.
Shout out to Incredible Films and the Crash Out Podcast. Y'all tune in.
Shout out to Incredible Films and the Best Podcast, After My Podcast, the Crash Out Podcast, gang gang. Man, You already know Shaman Radio, Big Man. We out here. Shout out to the Crash Out Podcast.
And just like that, we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Incredible Films, man. This is the one, the only Crash Out Podcast. We're following up with the Wildin' Out, you know what I'm saying, with the Wildin' Out recap. This is part 2 of the Wildin' Out recap that we doing today. Today we got a very special guest, a 209 legend indeed, you know what I'm saying, one of the best to ever motherfucking do it, one of the best ever in the game. Y'all know him by Motec motherfucking Sanchez. He is going to be in the building today. So, you know, 209 times. He just did so many accomplishments. I'm gonna let him do it because it's too much to list, you know what I'm saying? But here we go. I think he done pulled up. Let me see who at the motherfucking door, man. Man. Okay, it is him. Let's go, Motec, man. What's going on, man? Hello. Bro, welcome to the Crash Out Podcast, sir.
Hey, what's up? Hopefully y'all can hear me because the stream is kind of like freezing up a little bit. So I don't know if it's on your end or if I got bad reception where I'm driving. But yeah, glad to be here, man. It's good.
Hey, man, welcome to the Crash Out, man. It's great to have you, man. For those that don't know who you are, man, give us a little rundown.
You know, I'm a man of many talents, wear many hats, but most people know me as being a longtime activist in the community, and you know, more recently, I would say is one of my creations, one of my several businesses being 209 times, and so a lot of people, especially in Stockton, know me for that. So, but I actually own several businesses and operate in different regions, different cities, and even different states. And you know, but I still reside local and keep it 209. So it's a pleasure to be here on the show, and it was a great experience to be part of the Wildin' Out event that came to Stockton.
Man, you was back there doing your thing, like you doing everything, man. I know you own several businesses. What are some of those businesses?
Well, I do consulting, so I help companies and sometimes people that are running for office. I help give people advice on how to navigate institutions, and you know, I've worked a lot of different industries in my time, including in the state capitol and the state assembly and in politics and stuff like that. So a lot of times people don't really know how to navigate their rights or these systems. So it takes somebody like myself and others with experience to help them navigate through these challenges. Because, you know, sometimes it's set up that way that it's not really open for everybody. They say it is, but the opportunity, you know, you might be able to see it, but if you don't know how to get to the top of that.
Dang, bro, driving. Hope he pop back in. That was some man, that was some good game right there. A guy like Motec, y'all gotta really absorb what he be saying, because he be really, you know, saying game. And I know he's on the road right now. He stayed busy, man. He stayed busy. you know, so we got him up in this got him up in here for a little quick minute. Dang, he probably going through a low reception area, but hopefully he'll hold on. Let's see what the fuck is going on. Okay. Ben Chaos is in the motherfucking building, man.
Shut up.
Nothing much, man. Just sitting here parlaying with Motec, man. His reception cut, but he'll be right back in. But what's going on with you, Ben?
Shit, man. You know, got a little drop today. Thizzlers picked up that video me and Swift did, so they supposed to drop that at 6 o'clock. So we're gonna see what happens with that. You know.
Oh, really? So Thizzlers dropping a world premiere of you and Swift, and it's gonna be, which song is it?
It's off his album. It's called Chaotic. It's on the Goat Hanger album. It's a good song, dude. It's we're busting on that shit. It's a good song. The video is fucking crazy. Like we did the video in like fucking 10 minutes. We just were fucking around, bro, but it came out fucking nuts, dude. I mean, it's like it came out I'm not gonna say controversial, but they're gonna talk about it. Like it's gonna make people fucking talk, I think. Just comment. The trolls will be out. The trolls will come out for sure, as they always do with Thizzler and things like World Star Hip Hop and shit. But we're busting on that shit though, so it's a dope song though. You know what I mean?
That's hella dope.
I'm waiting for Chaos Dragons, bro. I'm waiting for Chaos Dragons, bro. I'm waiting for Chaos Dragons.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be motherfucking lit, man. Chaos Dragon's gonna be lit. It's gonna be hella lit. Okay. The man himself is back, man. Motec is back, y'all. Boy, you on the road, huh?
Over here. Yeah, I'm on the road, so
stay on the move. So y'all tell us about Wilding Out, man. Motec, man, tell me about Wilding Out, man. Tell me about your experience, brother.
Man, so you know, it was a great experience. It was good to see something like that that I've watched for several years now come to the hometown, and it blessing to be part of that and help promote it and help also negotiate a 25% discount code for our followers on 209 times and 916 times in the Sacramento area.
That was amazing.
You know, get tickets at a discount, and that's a thing that we also do is every opportunity we get to try to give back to the community. We always do that in many ways people will never even see because it happens behind the scenes. So we do things publicly, but we also do a lot of things behind the scenes as well. So yeah, it was a great event. It was good to see that many people packed the arena with no major incidences, and you know, so I know you was there kicking it, having a great time, and it was good to get you involved as well as other people.
Yes.
Like Ben Chaos rocking the show, being the opening act and getting on stage in his hometown. That was good to see.
Man, and two things. I want to say that it was hella dope that you were able to help families afford to go there, because you know it's hard out here sometimes for us out here, especially out in Stockton. But you being able to provide a discount code and like really that helped out a lot of people, bro. That's what's up. Salute to you for that, and also plugging me with that motherfucking, man. I really appreciate it, man. I was down. I was like, dang, Wilding Out is coming, and Craig ain't gonna be a part of it. What's really going on, man? Motec came through, man.
Yeah, that's the thing about me, and everybody that rocks with me, you know, they'll be the first one to tell you that I ain't greedy with it. Every opportunity that I get, I always try to involve the people that rock with me and the other people that I can help as well.
Yeah. What was your I seen you backstage looking like a megastar, man. What was your favorite part about being backstage, man?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bros. The catfish and mac and cheese was fire. But aside from the food, it was, you know, hanging out with Haiti Baby and his mom, and you know, getting to meet some of the cast members and stuff like that. So and then having members of my crew up in there too, you know, and giving them there's a lot of work. A lot of times people think 209 times is just Motec because I'm the founder and the CEO, but it's actually a whole crew behind the scenes that helps make that operation, you know, run smoothly. So it's one of those fringe benefits that I'm glad to be able to, you know, extend to the homies that help put in the work to make things successful.
Mm.
So it was cool to see them enjoying themselves, you know what I mean, and being able to be part of the show as well. And so yeah, it was just a great vibe all around.
Man, yeah, you was definitely in that motherfucking, man, looking like $1 million, man, moving around like the motherfucking president, man. You was moving around like the president. I couldn't keep up, man. That's
Yeah,
dope.
you can't just say that. You know, I had good seats, but I didn't even. I gave my tickets away because I'd rather just kick it backstage. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'll just catch the show when it airs, hopefully.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't wait till that motherfucker airs too. I was having Veronica Mike Hills on this motherfucker. She said she gonna have to pop out to tomorrow. So if y'all want to pop back out to tomorrow, I think her and Rip Michaels will be on tomorrow, and we can all chop it up about it. But what did it feel like, Motec, seeing everybody from Stockton in that motherfucker having so much fun and like turning up so hard? Dang, bro, blacked out. All right, Ben. What was the feeling for you seeing that many Stocktonians having that much fun and turning up so hard?
Man, I loved it, man. I thought that that's exactly what the city needed right then and there, and it's what we need. I mean, I feel like this could be a good catalyst, you know, um, for change in a sense. Like, you know, Stockton, but I think it could bring a lot of revenue to our town. You know what I mean? And it could put a lot of hope in the youth. You know, the youth can see that things can be done. You know, like I said, there was 3 Stockton artists that were rocking. I mean, you and Macalot were back there. You know, you guys were on stage. Fox was on stage. They seen that. You know what I mean? And I hope Jason keeps bringing people out and keeps doing the same thing. You know what I mean? And I feel like I feel like it was really heartwarming is the word, bro. I think that's what I want to say. It was heartwarming to see the city in such a fucking good mood. You know what I mean? And unified. I mean, there might have been some small fights or some bullshit, but it was so minuscule. And it was like everything else was like just good vibes, good energy. The energy in there was great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that I want to see more of that, and our city needs more of that. And I was happy with it, man. I think it's a really good thing that Jason came through with what he did, and I think it was great watching 209 Times jump on that and really take the initiative to push the line on that and do the discount code. And I mean, you know, Motec they've been helping. You know, they've been helping me out. You know what I mean? Shout out Motec. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we have the same vision. I mean, as far as like what we want to see, we want to see opportunity. You know, we want to see hope. You know what I mean? In our city, we want to see the youth like just not be stuck in their traumas. You know what I mean? Like with no outlet, no real. And once they have, and the ones that get the outlet and find it in art or in martial arts or you know, what does it matter? Science, whatever the fuck they want to do. You know what I mean? There's not a whole lot of opportunity after they actually did the work and became great at some kind of craft. You know what I mean? So if we show them that, like, okay, you become a master of your craft, whatever it might be, whatever your purpose is, and then the city itself might give you a little bridge. You know what I mean? To take it further and take it, and so you can build a life around that, and then they're inspiring the next generation. You know what I mean? And that's what we're lacking here. It's not about like having more cops and all this other shit. I mean, Stockton is purgatory regardless. How do we deal with and how do we fix the complex trauma, dude? And part of that is just, you know, awareness and giving people, you know, moments like that where the energy is, because we're all made out of energy. So like when the energy is that unified, like it was that night, that was a beautiful fucking thing, dude. Like that was a beautiful thing. It was like, you know what it reminded me of? I mean, you know what it was like? Remember during the protests and all that, when we were rocking the protests and we were out there, we were really like, you know, trying to push the line for like, you know, equality or, you know, against police brutality and everything we were doing. Like
shout out to Lamar Scott, he had came through during the protest, man. He pulled up for your boy, man. He pulled up for
Oh
us
yeah,
too. Big shout out to Lamar Scott on that end. But go ahead.
no, definitely. I think in that moment, the way Stockton handled that was very different than where the rest of the country handled it. It was a time to unite, right? And we did, and we carried that energy for a little while, because it was all races, different professions, different social economics. Everyone was out there kind of just uniting for something common, and it was peaceful, and we made sure to stay peaceful. And a lot of
Mhm.
good things happened from that, man. And it kind of reminded me of that in a way too. You know what I mean? Like to
Yeah, we all
where,
came together, huh?
yeah, it came together for the common good, and then ignored like online. I heard there's a lot of people that were bitching about dumb shit, and it's like we ignored the fuck out of that. Like I didn't even look for any of that. I heard it, and I just completely like looked the other direction because that's kind of how it was with the same shit. Like people had, there was the naysayers, and we just ignored all that shit, bro. So like my point is that we need a hell of a lot more of that in our city, and
Yeah.
it's great that Jason did what he said he was going to do.
Yeah.
So far, and I hope he keeps that up. I mean, we gotta hold all the city council members accountable for things. Motec, you're good at that. So we got
Straight up.
Motec, and he's good at holding them accountable. So
Yeah.
that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Jason Lee, man, for cooking it up, man. He came out of nowhere and was like, "Wildin' Out is coming, let's get it." Like that's crazy, man. That was a big thing. That's a core memory that he was able to whip together for everybody out here. And from what I seen, everybody was in that motherfucker. Facebook was lit up with wildin' out, wildin' out, wildin' out, wildin' out. You feel me? 209 Times was covering everything. Stockton came together on many different fields, and our industry is moving like a well-oiled machine.
It is. It is. That's a great way to put it. I mean, and I'm so happy. I'm so proud of these young fucking kids that are just like these young kids, man. They're killing it, man. There's like what 10 of them that like are like got like almost 1 million plus followers. Like real fans. You know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah.
killing it. The music scene's doing its thing. Yeah,
Straight
these young
up,
kids,
man.
man, doing their thing. So, and then it's good to see, and then everyone's playing their, a lot of people are playing their positions right now, and there's there's hope in the air, bro. That's what it is. There's, what I mean? There's a lot of hope in the air. There's pride in the air, but in a good way, not pride in a bad way.
Yeah.
And there's the artistic juices are flowing. I mean, people are just dropping dope shit every day. It seems like I go into a studio to like someone gets a shirt off me or whatever, and or whatever, I meet up or whatever, someone, they buy a ticket and I'm like, hey, listen to this real quick. And they're fucking recording shit. Like when you have that studio or Bread, you know what I mean? FK Tone, like I'll pop up in the studio and I'm like, fuck, some other fucking dope shit's happening. Some other dope song is going down. So, I mean, that's what this shit's about, man. I mean, we gotta take our pain and our frustration and turn it into beautiful art. And that's what I'm seeing happen a lot now. And
Yeah.
that's all we really wanted this whole fucking time. Right?
Definitely. Yeah, that's all we wanted this whole time, and it's gonna be one lit summer. For that to jump off before the summer even started is a great motivating factor to let everybody know and let the world know Stockton has arrived. We always been here, but now we here. Like we are the elephant in the room now,
and we can do it on our own terms.
yes.
So it's almost like it took this long so we could actually do it like Frank Sinatra, My Way, right? We could do it like, I think of that song, and Stockton as a whole is like, we're doing this shit our way. You know what I mean? We really are doing it our way. You know what I mean? And the kids that have gotten that notoriety, they did it their own way. You know what I mean? And we've always done it our own way. So it's just, there's a lot of power in that, man. Especially when you see what the bullshit that's going on in Hollywood and all that shit. You know what I mean? And the music industry, what people are starting to see that we already knew, but like what they're seeing now, it's like, we're going to do it our way, bro. And it's like, and I feel like there's nothing that can be done to stop it right now. And it's a beautiful achievement when it happens, but we're living it right now. So it's happening. We got to enjoy the moment. Enjoy the
And
moment. You
that's
gotta
what's
enjoy the moment.
and that's one thing that's important about the Crash Out podcast is I'm gonna be covering everything. If it's on the internet, it is public. If it's popping outside, I'm gonna know. Motherfuckers gonna be hitting me from all the dopest events. I'm gonna be giving props to everybody that's not only busting moves but opening doors. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be covering all the drama, all the hot shit, bringing in all the hottest motherfuckers, and it's gonna be a crash out summer for real. And Ben Chaos, man, you've been killing it, man, with Swift Homicide and doing the events and all that other shit. What is it like working with Swift?
I've been working with Swift for 12 or 13 years, man. I think I probably gave him his first show. You know what I mean? That's my homeboy, man. That's a brother. It's great watching him evolve as an artist, and getting the notoriety and recognition that he's getting now. And he's always been really talented. You know what I mean? He's always been really talented, and he's dialed in a few things on his set. His set's immaculate now, and just watching him grow as an artist. And I firmly believe he's going to take the title of the best horrorcore rapper on the planet. You know what I mean? I firmly believe he's going to get that title. I can't find a horrorcore rapper as dope as him. People are like trying to compare him to Lynch, but Lynch is not really a horrorcore rapper anyways. You know what I mean?
Why not?
Like in the true nation. I mean, he's not. He had that one album where he's talking about the crazy shit, right? But he's not like a horrorcore rapper. He's more on a gangster rap. I mean, I love I love Lynch. Lynch has this, to me, probably the best conceptual album from start to finish, that we've probably seen in the Valley, dude. Like, I mean, that Season of the Sickness, conceptually, a conceptual album that hits on every fucking point. Because I like movies, you know what I mean? That's like a fucking movie. But that was a good fucking album back in the day, bro. But so I'm not taking nothing from Lynch. I don't feel like you can classify Lynch as a straight horrorcore rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not straight horrorcore. So you've been knowing Motec for a minute. What has it been like with you working with him throughout the years?
So I met Motec. Our kids went to the same school back in the day. You know what I mean? So that's how we met. That's how we met each other. You know what I mean? And then Motec was into politics out here, right? So before he was running for, he was an activist like me, you know what I mean? He was an activist, but he was more in the political structure of the activism, and I really liked that, what he was doing, and so he'd canvass and stuff for different candidates that the city had. And, he let me know who some of these people were personally or whatnot. So I got to know him through that stuff as well. In his early days, or the early days of that. And then when I was fighting for the water, when I was fighting for Stockton's water, because they fucking poisoned the water. Well, they put chloramines in the water, like in 2015. And I was going to war with the city council, and that was my first experience of the city council. So I would be able to go to Motec for some advice on certain things, and he was more plugged into that world. But I remember when I went and was speaking against that shit in city council, and I called out fucking Tubbs, man, and I called out Tubbs. I went in on him and Silva, and Motec was in the back, and there's a picture of Motec in the back. And he had his arms crossed, and he had the biggest fucking smile on his fucking face, dude. It was funny as hell. It was great. But yeah, now Motec is a good dude. And the 209 Times, man, it's amazing.
Amazing, ain't it? Like, I swear, man. When it comes to getting shit popping and getting the word out, there ain't nothing like the 209 Times, man. And they cover everything. I got to give him props, man, to be able to independently spread the word like that on so many issues and so many things. It's just one of the most amazing things ever for me to see right there. Yeah. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome how they put that together, and they really they took over the media game out here completely. You know what I mean?
Completely.
Completely. That's insane. I mean, that's insane. So it's like you go there to check for news and shit. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. And then he's he branched out though. He's branched out. He's doing that shit in Sacramento, LA, Tracy, fucking
bro. You remember
It's-
back in the days, it used to be everybody tuned into the Stockton record. And then for a
Yeah.
while, it was Stockton record. And then it was like, okay, well, what is 209 times? And now it's like the 209 times fucking took off. And like nobody even thinks about the Stockton record no more.
At all. At all. So it's pretty wild. Hey, I can't see anyone that's commenting on this shit. So if anyone's commenting on anything, let me know if I need to be communicating. How do you see the comments on here? Or is no one on here or what? They commenting or what?
You know what? I can usually see the comments on here. I don't know why this shit is tripping. StreamYard been going kind of weird. I might have to.
No, it's all good. I ain't tripping. I just feel like I can't never answer nobody because I don't ever know what the fuck's being said. So just if you do see anything, let me know. Answer a question or something.
For some reason, they're not popping up on here, but they are commenting. Miss X said, "We proud of you, being chaos."
Oh, thank you. Proud of you.
Straight up, big 3. Shout outs to 50. And she said, "I hate when they compare Stockton artists to the Bay because we always been authentic."
Exactly. And that's the best word. That's the word I use with Kill Fear all the time is authenticity. I mean, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get that heart on the sleeve, that real authenticity, this experience that's unlike any other experience, and our willingness to express ourselves. You know what I mean? And that's why I love my city. You know what I mean? Because our diversity and we have a lot of we have a lot of passion, man, and we do get knocked down a lot and we keep getting up. That's why it's so sad to see like so many people that get knocked down and keep getting up, and then life passes them by, or they end up in prison or they end up dead. I mean, I've lost a lot of loved ones, dude, in the last couple of years. Like, and it's like fucking, and a lot of people that were really good at shit, you know what I mean? Like really talented and never got, and I thought about that when I was on stage, man, when I was in that building, and it was kind of bittersweet for me, you know, not having some people that really were really close to me and that were along this mission with me in the early days that don't even know. But I take it in my mind, I say to myself, they're on stage with me every time anyway. You know what I mean? Their spirits looking out. Cause I mean, I go to war with shit, bro. And so I feel like, man, they're out. I got angels watching now. They're there, man. But it's you know, but it's
I
tough,
want to give
man.
I gotta give a shout out to all my people that's watching on IG. We are streaming live on Facebook, IG, and YouTube. Shout outs to Hitsville, Cali. Shout outs by shot by Ikaika T. Shout outs to Draco the Goat. Got it. Shout outs to Killer Valley. Shout outs to Chief Chocoho. Shout outs to Solid to the Grave. Shout outs to Bad Boy Chief Chocoho. Shout outs to Bad Boys Protection Services LLC. Y'all go check them out. Bad Boys Protection Services LLC. They legit. Shout outs to Monet. Monet Sings 209. Shout outs to Manky Mank. Shout outs to Street Music 650. Cali Girl Drip. Fison 31213. Philson 31213. That's fam. Shout outs to my cousin Shello Bello. Shout outs to Broke the MC. Broke is dope as fuck. Shout outs to Almighty Black and Jordan on the beat.
Broke is a really dope artist, bro. Broke is really dope. That's a really dope artist from Stockton.
Have you seen him on the guitar? Fool?
Definitely.
That crazy.
Yeah, I've seen him on the guitar. I've been knowing he could do that though. Like Broke is dope, man. Broke is I think he got a lot. I think there's a lot of things he has in store for the people. I got a feeling about that.
And he got bars too.
Oh, super bars.
Broke got bars.
Yeah, go back through. If you like Stockton music, go back through Spotify and look up Broke the MC, and go listen to his early work and listen to his albums. This shit is really fucking good to this day. You know what I mean?
Straight up. I want to give a big shout out to 50 Capone, Mel Williams, and Jamie Williams, and to the Real Blunt podcast. They be really doing their thing. And the Full Cut podcast. I like how they do the men's mental health. That shit is dope as fuck. Shout outs to the Black and Mickey's podcast. You know what I'm saying? To the homie Matt, you know, of the Big Three. You know, he's been doing his motherfucking thing for a long time. But yeah, man, it's been motherfucking lit. I wish I know Motec is doing his thing and in motion, but I just wanted to really ask him some couple questions that I really had on my mind. But ain't no worries. I'll just tap back in with him when he got some time. I know he be in motion, but I really appreciate the fact that he was able to just in traffic. He was like, fuck it. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? He's always on the move, man. Big shout outs to Motec. Big shout outs to Jason Lee. Straight the fuck up. Big shout outs to Sosa. Man, everybody working hard in front and behind the scenes to get this industry popping out here in Stockton, because it is time for Stockton to be a major hub in music, and the people making moves, you will not be left behind.
Just got to work hard. Just got to work hard. There's no substitute. You know, like they say, there's no substitute, bro. Everyone's just got to work hard and stay consistent and persistent. You know what I mean? I think great things are coming. Great things are coming. On another note, we got some shows coming up.
Yeah.
We got a few shows coming up.
Tell us about it. What you got coming up?
So right now we got on the Friday the 13th, we got San Francisco. It's kind of a showcase. It's a Kill Fear showcase, but we got a lot of Kill Fear and friends. You know what I mean? I believe you're going to pop up on that one, right?
Yeah, for sure.
We'll be out there. It's going to be a dope bill. A lot of dope artists on the bill. It's a fun place. It's called the 3910 Club. It's in the Sunset in Frisco. It's a small venue, but it's just real. We've never had a bad time there. We've done 3 shows there. It's just always a good night. It's always a good night. There's a lot of talent. We got that coming up. We got June 28th in Tracy.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 2-stage music festival. A lot of Stockton artists, a lot of Valley artists on that bill. 2 stages, 1 to 11 o'clock. Dope ass food vendors. That's going to be really, really good as well. I just booked another San Francisco show for July 25th. And then we got back in Tracy on August 2nd.
Yeah.
And then I got 2 shows with Andre Nicotina in August. Don't miss that one. The Andre Nicotina show, we're rocking in Tracy.
Yeah.
So it's the first time I've rocked with him in the 209, which is awesome. I mean, did half his tour with him this year. That's going to be on August 23rd. So get your tickets now. That's going to sell out. I think they've already sold like damn near 100 tickets. And we just barely been promoting it. They've barely been promoting it. So it's going to fucking sell out. So if you in the comments or whatever, DM me for tickets. I got a little bit of a discount ticket for everyone because I'm rocking with them. Come fuck with us. Swift's going to be on that bill too. Swift's going to be on that. Swift Thomason is going to be on that. So that's the shows we got coming up. But I'm sure there's going to be a hell of a lot more shows to fill in those dates. That's what we have on paper right now, on paper. So
yeah. Hey, that's going to be fucking lit, bro. That's going to definitely be lit. And speaking of, man, I wanted to say that for y'all that haven't checked out Swift Homicide, y'all really got to check out Swift Homicide. His shit is fucking dope. For those that know, man, y'all know, bro's been on Thizzler doing his motherfucking thing for a while now, and he's not stopping. He got bars. Bro is relevant. He's been really cooking. So y'all got to check out Swift Homicide. It is not a game with him right now. He is going to take the fuck off, and he's very entertaining, and he's a real humble dude, man. And like real life, he's a good person and a great artist. You got to check out Swift Homicide, and I don't just be putting on for anybody. Swift is that dude, man. For those that don't know.
Check out this. I'm pretty sure they put that song on Thizzler today, like 4 minutes ago. I don't know. I can't check it on the phone right now, but go see if they fucking uploaded it. I've already
pulled it up. Matter of fact, I'm about to pull it up. That's what I was doing right now. So we about to go check it out right now. So
is that shit on? Is it on the Instagram or is it on the YouTube?
Here. It's on Thizzler. I'm on Instagram right here, and everybody can see it with us right now. This is the post that Thizzler just did live. You feel me? Go
comment on that shit. Everyone in the comments go comment on that crazy ass shit.
Yeah. It says Swift Homicide and Ben Chaos cause havoc for new video Chaotic.
We did cause havoc. It was a fun night. Put it like that.
This shit is dope. This shit is dope.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Fizzler and Unseen Asylum. They cause havoc for chaotic. This shit is dope, bro. I like this a
Yeah,
lot.
it's
Here goes a clip of it.
Motherfucker, like I forgot something. Hit your block, but been rock with the Glock up and fucking up your mind like the thought of puffing Nas fucking. I show no remorse, love, or sympathy for any of you rappers out here thinking you can get with me. Shit, you gotta be kidding me. Skill level set to infinity. I'm neo hip hop is Trinity. I got these agents trying to get rid of me. My nigga, you feeling me or what? Or do I have to slow this motherfucker down to make sure that it's stuck? If it's up, then you're cut in the chunks. Now I got a duffel bag full of guts. I'm a nut. You talk a bit legs off a motherfucking opponent. Never a dull moment in the life of this warrior poet. I know it. They've been coming for me. AR-15 as I perch at the top of a tree. Rope swing to the boat below. Off I go get away. In the dirty delta, that's where I wash my sins away. We don't play guerrilla warfare, Apache shit. Don't lose your energy. Fucking with a little ratchet bitch attacking shit. We climb into the top. If I run out of bullets, I'ma hit him with a rock. Knock him out his socks with his left hook, bro. I guess I really haven't learned how to let shit go.
Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. That shit is
that shit
dope,
was fun.
bro. That shit is dope. I like that a lot. That shit bang too, man. Shout out to Unseen Asylum. That beat is a slapper. Shout out to my bro Aaron the Plumber. He watching right now, man. Aaron the Plumber got a big time boxing match coming up, man. If you pop in, I'm gonna let him announce it. You know what I'm saying? He got a big time boxing match coming up. He about to knock a motherfucker out. He been training really hard, man, putting in a lot of work, going through a lot too, man. I always lock in with him. I try to lock in with him like daily. You know what I'm saying? Always check on my boy. I know, man, this industry shit can be crazy, man. I know how it is. So shout outs to Aaron the Plumber for always repping Stockton, you know, putting on for Stockton and being brave enough to go out in the world and knock shit out. And our own way, we all just warriors out here, man. We all gonna go one day, but a warrior leaves his legacy, and Aaron's been a real warrior, and so keep going, Aaron, man. We love you out here, man. Whenever you can pop in, man, let me know. I'll be always trying to get him, hey man, pop in, man. What's up? You know, turn it up. But you know, he be working out, he be training, he be traveling and shit, and he's a plumber, so he's always, you know, doing that shit too. So you know, you gotta handle a lot of shit. You feel me? So
Yeah.
shout out to Aaron the Plumber, man, for sure, man, for sure. But yeah, man, that was a banger. I like that. Hey, shout outs to 5 Active. That's my bro, man. He's been 5 Active got some dope ass music, and y'all go ahead and check out 5 Active. It's 5X Active on Instagram, 5-time active. Check out his fucking music. That fool is hella talented. You know what I'm saying? We got Surge the Truth in the building, Dream Girl to You, you know, and we got Valerie McKinney 83 in the building, man. Shout out to everybody on the Instagram side. You know, I'm trying to expand. You feel me? But yeah, man, the crash out's been lit. You've been on here a few times, man. What's your favorite part about being on the show?
Favorite part about being on the show?
Yes, sir.
I don't know, man. You know, getting to talk to my homeboy, man. Getting to talk to you, brother. We don't see each other as much as we you move. We don't get to see each other as much as we used to. You know
no,
what I mean?
man, I had to slide out. I had to slide out to the Bay, man. Get to networking up in these hills, man. You know what I'm saying? But I be in Stockton, man. I be back and forth. You've been holding it down, though, man. You've been the whole Kill Fear movement, man. What is it? What is it that you feel is the work that still needs to be done?
On what level? What work I need to do personally? The movement, the city, what?
The movement, the city. What do you think is the next move? What's the next Kill Fear mission?
Well, our mission right now still is, I still want to focus this year on building these festivals up, you know, these multi-genre festivals. You know, I want to, you know, get them to 3 stages. I want to get them consistently on the West Coast, you know, like all the West, as much as we can go, wherever we can go, you know, on the West Coast. Definitely give an opportunity to the Stockton artists off the rip and other artists from the area that have been dealing with us, you know what I mean? And then also we'll go to other places and get like their local artists to wherever we go, you know what I mean? But I want to add things to it. I'd like to see us put, like, we're already doing multi-genres of music, so I'd like to see us add, like, we had wrestling one time, so I'd like to have like a wrestling ring again and have like wrestling, but also have like martial arts exhibitions, like different genres of martial art, made jujitsu from such 1 hour to 1 hour, you know, then another hour of like karate and kung fu, you know, some eskrima, you know, just throw different like, because martial arts is important, man. I really think it's an important thing. I think it really would be very beneficial if everyone trained martial arts, you know, when they're younger. You know what I mean? I think it teaches discipline and you know, a few other things that are important.
Yeah.
So I want to add that. I also want to add like like artistic booths where like people that like local painters or, you know, different, you know, have visual art. They can like set up booths for that as well. I'd like to add the comedian. I'd like to add the comedian scene, but they got their thing going really, really good. Shout out to the comedians out here. They are really performing a lot.
They've been cooking, man. And
yeah,
shout out
I
to
love it.
Insane Wayne, man. Shout out to Insane Wayne,
Oh,
man. He opened a lot of doors.
always shout out to Insane Wayne. Yeah, I think, they're always welcome. They know they want to hit me up. They want to, you know, get on get these festivals. I'd love to add comedy to that because laughter is medicine. We're going to keep pushing the line. You know, you're not going to see corporate sponsors at the Kill Fear stuff. It's going to be mom and pops things. We're pushing that like physical, mental, emotional, spiritual wellness. You know, transmuting energy. We're pushing that hard. And I want to, over this next year, I want to really build these festivals and push this ideology, this way of life. Because I live everything that Kill Fear is about is how I live my life, dude. You know what I mean? Like I live this shit for real. You know that. That's what I live. That's where I spend my dollars with. What, you know, how I live. You know. So we gotta, if we're gonna speak on it, we gotta live it. So
that's the Stockton way.
Yeah. So that's what I want to see the Kill Fear movement over the course of this year. As far as individually, I think like with some of the artists is like I'd like it to function a little bit like a label. It's starting to function a little more and more like a label. I won't never make it a label, I don't think, but like it has the functionality as a label. So like if we're lacking certain things, A&Rs, management, different things, we can have that, you know, and I have it now. I got a manager in A&R now, finally, you know, and Swift got that deal with Fizzler. We need to get Young D something, man. He's dope as fuck too. Shout out Young D.
Shout out Young D. Young D is fire. That fool's dope.
He's fire. Yeah, he's like the vibe creator of Kill Fear at our shows. Like he creates that vibe, man, when he performs. It's great, you know. And shout out Ghost who hosts. We actually have Ghost, and FK Tone have a song coming out in a couple weeks. Ghost, he brings that he's another demon slayer like myself, man. You know, part of our Kill Fear movement, deeply part of it, and just, you know, I want to see everyone do good, you know, and everyone be able to have the opportunity, you know. Now people got to do what they want once the opportunity comes, right? But so over the course of the year, I'm focusing mainly on the festival part of it, the music and the festival part of Kill Fear for this year. But things can always change, man. You never know what's going to happen in the world. So
you never know.
That could completely shift the focus when it's, you know, wartime, right? You know what I mean? So, I mean,
man, I was in like 3 wars this year, man. I survived them all. I was in like 3 wars this year, man. Stockton been going. It's been crazy. Lyrically, of course.
Yeah.
But I had to cook a couple motherfuckers this year, man. But yeah, when it's wartime, it's wartime. You know.
Hey, I did get it. Hey, you know what I will say though, about the Wild Out shit, I didn't get a chance to say it. Like, is that I did get a chance, the opportunity to say "fuck the Illuminati," bro, on a big stage, and I said that I was going to do that in that fucking place 20 years ago when they were building that from across the water. I was like, one day I'm going to say "fuck the Illuminati" inside that shit on the big stage. I got to do that shit. So shout out to Jason Lee for giving me that opportunity. You know what I mean? So that shit is you know, that was manifested. It took a long time to get there though. It took a long time.
Oswald said, shout out from Reno, y'all.
What's up, Oswald? How you doing, brother? Well, I want to get back down to Reno, man. We did a show out there with him. Me and Swift and D did a show out there with him. And it was in the wintertime. It was all fucking raining. We thought it was going to snow. We thought we were going to trap in the mountains and shit. We were sliding in the mountain and shit. It was a fun night, man. The hospitality was great. Thank you for the hospitality. You know, I want to go back. I want to do it again. So let's book another show out there in Reno. And you guys are welcome to come down here too. So you got to hit me up on that though. So August 2nd. If you guys want to come down here and rock, August 2nd. So.
And tomorrow on the Crash Out, I'm locking in with one of the homies, man, that from Do or Die. If y'all remember Do or Die, do you wanna ride in the backseat of Caddy? Chopping up with Do or Die. We got the homie from Do or Die, and they do the song Pope Pimp. They got hella fucking slappers. They got hella fucking slappers.
That album was tight as fuck. That album was hella tight. We used to listen to that like every damn day when it came out.
Straight the fuck up. So we got
6 million ways to die. They had that one too. That shit was crazy too.
Oh my god.
Remember that song, dude?
Yeah.
They were tight, bro. And then Twister, that motherfucker jumped on their shit and just murked that fucking verse. That shit was wild, man. That's when I first kind of really paid attention to Twister when I heard that. To be honest, I don't remember listening to Twister before that.
Oh, Twister been him.
No, he has, but I'm saying I don't remember. I think that's how I think I was kind of introduced to him in the sense. I think I can't remember. This was like back in the fucking mid-90s,
Yeah, I'm a long time Twister fan. I got Bill Collector sliding through, man. That's gonna be dope, man. I got Lucas G from K-Win coming Monday at 4:30.
He was there.
That's gonna be wild. You feel me? Yeah, he was there, man. Wilding out, man, was dope. Anybody that was busting moves was somewhere busting moves up in that motherfucker, man. It was good to see. I got some Wilding Out girls online that I want to get locked in, and I got to get their schedules to line up. It's like the one hard thing about a podcast is getting everybody's schedule to line up so that it can get cracking. You know what I'm saying? So it can really be cracking. Shit's wild. But Rip Michaels and Veronica Mike Hills will be on tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? From Wilding Out. That's going to be lit. Hopefully sometime this year, man. I'm trying to lock in with Jason Lee, man. If you got some time, you know what I'm saying? I know he got a lot of things he be doing, you know what I'm saying? I want to lock him in and give him his flowers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to work with him for a minute. So shout outs to Jason Lee. But yeah, man.
I gotta catch one. I'm gonna catch one of their council meetings, man. That's what I'm gonna do, because I got some ideas, man, that I think I want to come back and push this. I want to come back to Stockton and do like a festival, right? Like I've been doing all the shows have been outside of Stockton since the last one I did, I think, was in like October. So like, but I want to do, when I come back, I want to do one of a giant festival, but I need them to like, I need a little help with it. You know what I mean? To see the vision through the way I want it to be. You know what I mean? And they have access to certain things. So I want to present some stuff to them that I think will be super beneficial to our city, and it's something we could probably do annually. You know what I mean? And I think it would be something really, really fucking dope. And I don't got to even be the head of, I don't got to be like the head of it or anything. I just give them the idea. They can run with it, but I'll show them a format that I think would work, because he already got the other format. You know what I mean? Like he has that shit. You know what I mean? He know, like they promoted the fucking shit out of that, dude. They did a great fucking job.
You know and they had 2 weeks. They had 2 weeks and they promoted the fuck out of it, bro.
But they did a fabulous job. Like they did a super dope job. So I think that I think there's just a thing that we could do out here that would be very beneficial to the city. And I need to sit down with Jason and actually talk to him about that. And I think he'd be up for that. And I think the local artists in Stockton will be very, very fucking happy with this if we can make it happen. You know what I mean?
I think so too, man. And shout out to all the artists that's been pushing through everything, man. It's crazy because now the live is just now turning up, because I just now StreamYard just now gave me the option to make my to make one of my pages public. Like, why did you wait this long to give me the option to go public? StreamYard be tripping, bro. But it's man. But it's a lot of fucking dope artists, and it's a lot of young artists that's really doing their motherfucking thing. I can't even lie. A lot of young artists and the OGs is doing their thing. Like everybody's rocking right now. And it's a lot of people on that boots on the ground shit too. That shit is lit right now too. All that country wave shit is tight. I like that shit.
Just grind, man. We just gotta grind. Right now, I've been telling everybody, like, just tell yourself you're going to put all the distractions aside for a year and just go fucking hard as you can on your purpose for this next year. If you can do that, you will not be disappointed at the end of the year. You know what I mean? It just, you just gotta be able to do that, you know? And it is 1,000% our time. The energy that comes from Stockton, the energy that's inside in us, that's of us and shit, of our city, that it's completely, the earth kind of needs that shit, to be honest, right now, bro. It needs that kind of
if you on the scene and you say you busting moves, if you miss this wave, you wasn't ready. Then this lifestyle, this type of environment was not for you. If you sat around and did nothing during this period of Stockton entertainment, then it just wasn't for you.
It's true. Like I said, there's always things that could happen in people's lives. So I'm not gonna give them. I ain't gonna say it's like black and white. Like there's a gray area there too. You know.
Oh no, if you sit around and just, I'm just going. Nah, I'm gonna wait. I'm just going. Nah, that's out.
Yeah, if they're just sitting around and if they're just sitting around talking about it, yeah, it's one thing, right? They fucking missed out. They didn't see the writing on the wall. But people having there's a lot of tragedies going on too. You know, and people are dealing with their demons too. You know what I mean? So
straight up,
they gotta. That's why I really strongly recommend personal accountability and the shadow work. Like, because I mean, we can always say we're victims of something, right? But it's like the reality is that every negative experience, there's something to learn from it. You know, you just got to find that, and that's gonna grow wisdom in you. You know what I mean? And you're gonna need that wisdom along this path, especially if you're following your purpose. You know, to reach your purpose is not easy. You know what I mean? Like when people say put God first, I mean, what is that, right? Like your purpose. God put your purpose in you, right? So then put that first. You know what I mean? And go to sleep thinking about it. Wake up thinking about it. You know, put your goals on a piece of paper and put it on the ceiling. So you wake up, first thing you see is your goals and what you have to do. You know, prepare yourself physically, prepare yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to the best of your ability, whatever works for you and your specific walk of life, your journey, your universe, how you know what I mean? Like different things work for different people, but find that shit that gives you peace and makes you alkaline, that allows you to transmute the negative, the frustration, the complex trauma, the regular trauma. Find whatever that is, whatever it is. They don't gotta be musicians. They don't gotta be writers. It could be anything. It could be exercise. It could be shooting a bow and arrow. It could be painting a picture. It could be cooking food, becoming a great cook. Just become a master at something. Just become a master. If you like, this is what I want to tell the youth. If any youngsters are listening or any OGs are listening that could be talking to the youth, I think a good thing for them to understand is the value of becoming a master of something that they love, right? And if they in the process of becoming a master, you spend so much time working towards something, and so much discipline.
It's like it takes 20,000 hours to become a master at something, they say.
Yeah, 10 to 20,000 hours, depending, on what it is. But like, that's a lot of time, and in that time, and that's a lot of focus, and it's gonna keep you from being distracted, and but don't not pay attention to yourself in the process, like if you're using that just to like completely defer your own pain and your own complex trauma from your early childhood, which most of us have out here, then you're going to end up in a relationship. You might be super successful, and now you're in the first serious relationship. You finally fall in love, and you ain't going to know how the fuck to have a functioning union with somebody, with your partner, because you haven't healed that in yourself first. And you see that it's a lot of the athletes that spent their whole life getting great, and then they just fucked off their whole marriage and their family life because they never really, at least they were healthily running from it, right? But you still got to acknowledge these things and face these demons that are in us from childhood. Yeah. So for those that maybe understand that,
yeah, straight up, that's some real shit. But yeah, man, I think this summer's gonna be lit though, bro. I could feel it, man. It's gonna be a real big Crash Out motherfucking podcast, motherfucking summer, man. It's gonna be a crash out summer. It's gonna be stupid
I'm
ass
excited
lit.
about
And
it.
I'm hoping everybody stay safe out there. Everything go as planned. You know, crash out, but don't be no motherfucking crash dummy. If you got an issue with somebody, you know what I'm saying, pop up on here and settle that shit. Don't go out and in your life or anybody else's life in the process of one temporary angry moment. We all out here to have fun. We about to have fun this year. It's about to be hot. We about to be outside. It's gonna be a crash out summer. It's gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? I got more dope guests coming. You feel me? I want to get a episode with all my YNs. Maybe get some OGs to chop some game with them. You know what I'm saying? All my YNs doing fire ass music. You know what I'm saying? Tap in so I can feature you on the crash out. All my artists. Last night we had Young Junior. It was popping. You feel me? He had a lot of fun. We about to I'm about to lock in and lock in with a lot of talent, man. A lot of people, a lot of talent, and I'll be connecting a lot of dots. So shit. Y'all gotta stay locked in, man, for real. And all the most popping events, everything that's cracking is gonna go through the crash out, man. I'm just telling y'all now, it's already mapped out, it's already planned out. Tomorrow we got the Wildin' Out folks pulling up to the crash out. We got the motherfucking old school motherfucking do or die. Fucking that shit's gonna be fucking dope. That's gonna be fun.
Hey, before I get off here, man, let me ask you this. Do you want to let me know when you want to do a crash out podcast at one of these shows or festivals? You set up a little booth somewhere where it's a little quiet and you can just interview hella different artists, hella people. You can go video, you know what I mean? You could do hella shit to that if you want. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool, man. I think people would like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. What's the next give me what is the next two cities you got coming up again?
You're gonna be in Frisco. So Frisco's the 13th. So you're welcome to do that in San Francisco on 13th. You know what I mean? Friday 13th. That's like what, fucking 11 days from now. It's next Friday. I think it's next Friday. I want to say, yeah. And then the 28th, we got that big ass one in Tracy. So those are the next two. So that'd be good for you to come out there and just set up a spot, you know?
I think that'd be a good idea. I think that would be dope. I fucks with Tracy too. Shout out to everybody in Tracy, man. Tracy's been secretly holding down for a long time, man. From events to parties to just really giving that good energy, man. Tracy's been doing his thing.
Yeah, they've been really I hate to use the word compliant, right? But like I don't fuck with venues that give me any problems now. You know what I mean? Like I'm beyond that. Like if a venue gives me the first sign of a fucking problem, I'm like, fuck, I ain't dealing with that shit. 'Cause I'm bringing way too many people out there. They're getting way too promoted to have to give me any fucking problems. You know what I mean? So these guys have been great. You know, they've been great out there at Tracy and the people in San Francisco. Both venues are repeat venues and they've been great. Shout out Bay Boys, man. Shout out 3910 Lounge. You know, that was that's another one that's fun out there in San Francisco. So, I mean, yeah, the venues, the staff of those places are really, really great people. And I'm going to try to continue to deal with the places that I want to deal with, right? Just like the businesses I want to deal with, I can decide where I go, right? The same thing with this. We're not stuck to having to do anything anymore. Like we used to have to do shit, right? We used to have to take this or that, right? And I was very fortunate because the venues in Stockton back in the day, a lot of the ones I got, I really appreciated them. You know what I mean? And they were good people. You know what I mean? I have nothing but good to say about a lot of them, you know?
Yeah.
But then there was a time, then it got weird. After that, some of them, they disappeared. You know what I mean? A lot of them disappeared, you know, and then some of the out of town places, you know, they were kind of moving kind of strange, you know? So,
yeah, for sure.
When they move right, you know, and they make the right decisions business wise, like these venues got to promote the fucking show, dude. You know what I mean? Like when a venue don't promote the show, it's kind of crazy, right?
The promoters got to promote the show.
Of course, but the venue's got, but the venue has to. So like if you have a venue and because now social media, everyone sees it, right?
The venue don't got to. If I have a hall and somebody wants to rent it for their event, I have to rent to them. I don't have
That's
to.
That's a hall, bro. Listen. That's what I'm saying. That's a hall. I'm saying if you have a bar, right, and you're bringing and you want music out to come in, and they're not renting it out. This is like you're utilizing artists to come get people to come and drink your alcohol, right? What I'm saying is, it's very advantageous for them to, on their Instagram and other places, to promote the event. If they're not putting events up and they put other things up on there, people are thinking it doesn't mean shit to them, is what I'm saying. It's all like, it's true. I'm telling you, the venues that promote, the professional venues that promote, because I learned a lot this last 8 months dealing with Andre Nicotina, bro. That dude, his shit is always sold out. They do it the right way. And they hold the venues accountable, right? And it's like, they got it. That the venues they fuck with are venues that actually are excited that they're coming and make it known to the world they're excited. You know what I mean? And that helps whoever the promoter is, that's going to help the promoter. You know what I mean? It's going to help the artists. It's going to help and now they're working in a symbiotic situation.
It always helps the venue to increase sales, but it isn't the responsibility of the venue when
it's not. But it's not. But it makes more sense. I won't fuck with them.
They're gonna always have their bottom line. Like for example, I would do shows. I would throw events at this place in Modesto, and what they would do is they know how much they typically make on a Friday. You feel me? They already know how much they typically make on a Friday. They know how much they typically make on a Saturday. So they knew what they would make if nobody threw anything there, because they've been doing it for a while. They know their average. So whether or not we did some shit or not, they knew how much they were going to make, type shit. They didn't really trip off doing extra promotion, although they did. Some places did and some places didn't, but the ones that did ultimately was always more successful during the event. You know what I'm saying? If they're helping you and they're fucking pushing flyers too and doing the whole shit, because you always want to make more money. But in some places it's just like, nah, here, fuck it, give me some money. Y'all can party here and do your little thing. We're gonna make ours. We're gonna make ours anyways. Like, you know,
I mean, it's like, you know, it's like I choose where I shop, right? You choose where you shop, right? So I'm gonna choose the same thing with this, because I've built something that is of value, right? And my team has built something that is of value, right? And the thing with being in Stockton is it took a long time for us to realize our actual value in this game, right? Because it wasn't being played on the radio. It wasn't, none of it, you know. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now, because we're on the positive shit, right? We're on the positive shit. But and I got shit that I got to do. It's gonna take us on a long fucking journey, but
a long one.
I have a choice now, you know what I mean? And the decision of who to work with, like what venues to work with. And they're going to be excited that we're there.
Yeah.
Or I'm not going to go there. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I don't got to go there. I don't got to have my guys go there. I don't want these up and coming Stockton artists to have to feel that way that we had maybe feel early in our career. You know what I mean? Like, no, you're going to fucking feel fucking wanted, dude. Period.
Bro,
but you're going to earn your shit.
You just gave me a flashback, bro. I threw an event at this place in Stockton. I'm not gonna say the name of it, but I was highly upset because we threw this event. It was ladies' night, and this place in Stockton, we threw this event and we had that motherfucker packed, and it was lit. And everybody that came through, we brought the whole hood out. We brought all ladies out. It was lit, and they bought the bar out. The performance was hella dope, and the music that they play at this place is hip hop music, right? It isn't this place has like it's a certain type of bar, right? Like let's just say for the sake of theoretically, it's usually like a Spanish bar, right? A Spanish themed bar, but on the stereos every day, they play hip hop music, they play rap music, they play nigga shit all day. You feel me? But fucking, so they let us throw something there, and we threw this shit, and it was lit. Great performance, great performers. Everybody had a good energy. Everything was packed. And at the end of the event, they was complaining that it was too ghetto. How the fuck was it too ghetto if the people there bought the fucking bar out? Nobody was fighting. Nobody was fucking. It wasn't none of that. But they said that they didn't like it because it was too ghetto, and they made hella fucking money. But the music that they slapped in the background at the bar, that while they was telling us it was ghetto, was the most ratchet music. I threw that event with you.
I remember. I think
you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, we're talking about the same thing.
I never. I never fucked with them after that.
I don't want to
After
say
that
their names. I don't want to say their names because I don't
No,
want
no,
to
they
get
don't
sued
even.
for
They
slander.
don't exist. They don't exist anymore. They're done now. I heard they just sold it or whatever. But yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
it was
yeah.
somewhere
That was
close. They were somewhere close to Miracle Mile, but it
yeah.
was
You
hella
know,
fucking fucked up because we sold that motherfucker out. That shit was
yeah.
packed. It was their biggest night. It was just some
That was a
twerking on the
fun ass
stage.
night. That was a
Hella
fun
fun.
ass night.
Hella fun. It was just some twerking on the stage
I was
and
so
girls
frustrated when he called me to do with that shit, dude. I couldn't believe that shit. I was like, oh my, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm glad he did that over the phone, dude, because that'd have been hard for me not to like get.
Yeah.
That'd have been hard. That'd been a hard in person conversation to have me not really put him in
Bro,
his place because you know. But
it
yeah,
was just
that
ghetto
was
because it
very
was hella
interesting.
because it was black people there and there were black women there and they were intimidated by seeing that many black people there having fun. Let me just call it like it is. It's the crash show. We keep that shit 100. It was a lot of beautiful black women there and they were dressed how they wanted to. But wasn't nobody fucking or getting naked or nothing like that. We were just having fun, turning up and supporting each other. And that event was hella fucking fun. The vibe was crazy. It was ladies' night. We had college students in that motherfucker. We had OGs up in that motherfucker. It was hella fun. The vibes was crazy. They made hella fucking money. And
And it was mostly, and it was like 70% women. They should have wanted that. I mean, that's what that's a good look for a fucking bar like that, bro. That would have. I told them too. I thought they were gonna be happy about the shit, right? So I'm thinking like, oh yeah, let's do this. We're gonna do this every month for you guys, right? Like this is gonna build your bar for you. And I couldn't believe that shit. How they didn't. They're just bad vision. You know what I mean? Listening to the. They were listening to some people that were driving around or whatever the fuck. I don't know what they were.
They've been cracking there ever since, and now they out of business.
Yeah, well, that's what happens, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Fuck that place.
So yeah, so that's a good point. So again, I don't have to deal with anybody I don't want to fucking deal with. I'm not going to. So like the first sign of that shit, I'm like, fuck that. There's a venue in Modesto the other night that we did. I'm just like there's certain places I just they break boundaries, bro, and they do things that don't make no fucking sense. Right. So it's like I don't really need to do that because we're not at a position where we have no other fucking choice. It's not hard for me to get venues now. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
And it's gonna get really fucking easy to get venues in a year. Like in a year, it's gonna be a whole different ball game, bro. Like a whole different fucking ball game. And you know, we don't have to do that shit, bro. So I just want everyone so my point in that whole conversation was for especially the Stockton people listening to this, to my Stockton folks, the youngsters and people still struggling older.
Yeah.
Understand your value. If you've never been out of here with your craft, whatever craft it might be, in other places, you get received in such a way very different.
You do
by the not necessarily by your peers, but I mean also by your peers, but by like the people that run the places too. You know, the people that are like the business people, right?
Yeah.
The people and that's going to be important on your journey. So definitely get out of town, get further away, and try different things. But definitely when you're there,
you want a non-biased opinion.
Yeah, and when you're out of there, but when you're there doing it, right? When you're there doing it, don't settle. Is what I'm saying. Don't settle. You know, and even when you're doing it here, don't settle. But you know, just know your value as far as like energetically, right?
Yes.
Monetary is different right now because it's a different world since they shut the bullshit down, since that whole bullshit operation that happened and they shut everything down and opened back up. It changed. The whole game has changed. So it's if you're a rapper or a singer, you know, a performing artist, and you're not like playing like 3-hour covers and shit like a band or whatever, or you're a DJ, like these venues they're not gonna pay you. 99% aren't gonna pay you, you know, because they're not gonna do it. You know what I mean? They're not gonna do it, you know,
right.
Unless you have a quantifiable following, unless they know that them booking you're gonna bring people, right? They have to know that, right? So don't let that discourage you, and don't not do shows because of that. You know what I mean? If someone's giving you an opportunity to sell tickets or pop up on a show, get some fucking merch, kill your set, like become so undeniably good they have to fuck with you, and then fucking sell your merch and make your money that way, you know. And eventually you'll probably become you'll have monetary value to the business people, right? Not just energetic value to the crowd, right?
Yeah.
Because you know that's kind of hard to
'Cause then
explain. Some people probably understand what I'm saying.
You have to become an asset. Hey, I want to give a shout out to my attorney, Tom Francis, that's watching right now. You know what I'm saying? Long time attorney. Everybody in the music business, if you need somebody to represent you, that's really fucking dope. His firm represents Elton John, Eminem, and Taco Bell. His name is Tom Francis. He's the motherfucking truth. My boy Tom Francis is watching all the way from out in Hollywood and Diamond Bar. Shout out to you, Tom Francis. I want to give a shout out to Ginger Crush TV, 420 TV, Blue Storm Mac. You know what I'm saying? King Hostile, Maria 20911. You feel it? I like that. 20911. That's raw. 20911. That's fire. That's fire. Yeah. I like that. 20911. That might be a motherfucking single right there or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Good concept.
20911. That's fucking fire. But Mr. EF 4400, me live for everybody that's tuned in on the gram right now. You feel me? Shout outs to y'all. But yeah, everything you saying, man, is real facts, and that's coming from years in the business of dealing with people. Ben Chaos knows how venues go, and he's been dealing with a lot of artists, a lot of venues, a lot of promoters, a lot of owners, you know, and that's good game. It's a lot of young artists that's tuned into this right now, especially on the IG. A lot of young artists is tuned into this right now, and that's some good game. And y'all lock in with Ben Chaos for some shows though, because he be having them. And if you can bring a crowd, then you could definitely make some motherfucking money. He's one of them people to where if you can bring motherfuckers, you will get paid. You know,
you get the opportunity. We do a ticket thing now. We do a ticket thing, so they get the opportunity to make money off their tickets. You know, so it's the proof is going to be in the practice. The proof's right there. You know, it's like, you know, that's kind of how it goes. You know, they got to pay up front. You got to invest in yourself. You got to invest in yourself. I'm not chasing people around. You know, you got to invest in yourself. But if you invest in yourself and the opportunity, you should be able to make your money back. If you know,
are you artists, man? You know? Are you artists that make music when y'all post y'all songs like on Instagram, like on Facebook, and everybody talking about, oh, fire, sell them, have them buy a ticket if it's fire. Come see me do this song if it's fire. Don't just write some shit just because it's fun to do. Like, really support my shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to really gather your people. Are you artists out there? Gather your people. If you putting shit, oh, fire. Okay. Here's the link to a ticket. Can I come pull up on you? How nigga, how many do you need? Oh, 0. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. You know, really start tapping in with your base and keeping your supporters around. And if you have a lot of people on your social media, start getting rid of the accounts that you least interact with, and start replacing those people with people that actually engage with you. And then when you do shows and shit, okay, I'm performing here. Now all the people that's going to be posting is going to be saying, oh, where's the ticket? How much the tickets? How can I get one? And now your footage is going to look fire when you're performing because all your people's going to be there. Start treating your music business like a real business. And you need to drop dead weight, and you need to maximize your investment into yourself and get that shit going, man. And this
if someone's willing to give you like tickets, man, you know, if someone's willing to give you tickets, like it's the whole process. Like, say you get on a show, you got to sell 20, you get your tickets or 20 tickets, you're able to make a profit on those 20 tickets, right? So in the process of that, say you have a month to do it or whatever, you're running around doing it, you're online every day, you know, and in that process, if you have some stickers, some merch, you might be selling that with that. You're getting them to add you show them your video. You might want to bust a freestyle for me. You know how many times I sold like over 10,000 CDs hand to hand in my life. I still sell tickets. And clothing and shit, right? And sometimes, you know, motherfuckers, I used to freestyle for people to sell albums, you know, in front of liquor stores or Metro PCS. You know, I mean, you're making these, you could make lifelong fans if they meet you in that kind of scenario. But the internet is so common now, you know what I mean? It's so common. It's here today, gone tomorrow shit. Have them meet you in the physical fucking form. No, don't be like too cool to get out there in the streets and fucking meet people and push your shit. You know what I mean? And even if you're the kind of person that doesn't like to talk to people, then set up and just start fucking rapping. Get on a fucking crate and do a set. Play your music on a boombox and do a fucking set in the front of a fucking grocery store. And I guarantee you, you're gonna make money, and I guarantee you they're gonna put you on that, and they're gonna get your internet clout, because then they're gonna get you on lives and shit like that. But yeah, there's gonna be trolls talking shit like, oh, look at this motherfucker, is he homeless performing? Like, fuck them, fuck a troll. Don't care about any of that shit.
They just spread your name. Spread
your motherfucking name, become a master of your craft, and go out there and get this. You know what I mean? And do what if you believe you're meant to do that, do that. If you don't, if you're questioning it, then maybe you're meant to do something else. But find out what you're meant to do and put everything into it, and don't get sidetracked.
Hell yeah. Hey, we're going to end it on that note. That's motherfucking great advice. All you young artists, man, don't be too good. Don't be too good to get out and interact with people and give them a memory that's going to last the rest of their lives. I've seen celebrities pass away and people get their names tatted on them and never met them a day in their life other than that one interaction. And sometimes just seeing how they interact with people, just showing that they're genuine like that, you know what I'm saying, gives them that connection. Build a connection with your audience. Don't just let it be over clout and hype and shit like that. If you want clout and hype and shit, come on down to the crash out and cuss the motherfucker out, man. You're more than welcome to come on down here. I would love for you to just come over here and just cuss the motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? But anything other than that, you know what I'm saying, you got to really, really put your work in and really, really do your thing, you know, and that's how it's gonna go. You want to say something to everybody, Prince? Okay, there goes Uncle Ben. He said hello, but yeah, man, that's what it is, and that's what it's gonna be. You silly face, silly boy. All right,
congratulations, Prince, on your graduation.
Oh, he said congratulations on your graduation. Yeah, my baby's going off into the motherfucking first grade. Going off in first grade, he's growing hella fast.
Starting there, yeah.
But yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I got some dope shit lined up. I'm on to put an episode together tonight. See who want to crash out. See who want to parlay. Maybe do a crash out for love. Maybe a 5-panel girls and guys thing or something like that. But we got some good episodes coming up. You know what I'm saying? My motherfucking bro Ben Chaos is in the building. Shout outs to motherfucking Motec. He was in motion, he was in the wind, but he came through and showed some motherfucking love. You feel me? And we definitely got to run that one back too. But yeah, got the Wildin' Out people coming up. We got Lucas from K-Wing coming up. I'm locking in Gary Archer, the radio legend Gary Archer. I reached out to Amanda Perez. I will never let you go. She's dope as fuck. She got a show coming up in Modesto I want to talk to her about. But I reached out to her people to see if I can get her on here this week. You know what I'm saying? We got some fire ass shit popping off. We got Do or Die pulling up tomorrow on the Crash Out. It's definitely lit. Ben Chaos spins some real motherfucking game. Y'all go on motherfucking Thizzler right now and check out that new Ben Chaos. Drop a comment on there. You feel me? Let us know what you think about that new Ben Chaos and Swift Homicide. That shit, Swift Homicide, go crazy. It's about to be lit. So let me know, man. Let us know, man. Let us know what it is. This has been the Crash Out Podcast. Ben, thanks for pulling up, man. Anything you want to say on your way out?
Say, man, you know, it's all Stockton, California all day. Stockton, California all day.
I like that. Hey, and take care of yourselves and each other.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? We're gonna end it with a slapper. This is me, Incredible, featuring Miss X, Ball and Chain. This motherfucker go crazy. Video coming soon.
Name my son Prince, bitch, don't act like you ain't never seen a king. Why every time I come through you broke? McDonald's ice cream machine, Jersey purple, weed purple. Nah, nigga, I don't need the lean. No PPP, no EDD. When your name good, you don't need the scheme. Hog status, we the team. Flex on niggas, no creatine. Black diamond, I don't need the bling. Bitch, I'm the bad, got jet lag. From Hollywood flights on Hollywood nights. Made porn stars pay for that ding-a-ling.
Hit the nigga line like ring-a-ling. See if he wanna come mingling. He told me money don't mean a thing, and he gave me the kind that's sprinkling, not jingling. If he ain't bring me bling, I'm being mean. Gotta really know how to treat a queen, but I'm treating back, and that's why he on a knee giving me the ring. Weave is clean, weed is preem. Put Kenny on your man like a Breenie Green. Nigga sleep, me the dream. Wake him up then, no evening. I peep the scene, I don't see a thing. You houses wash, but ain't even clean. Ball and chains, Hall of Fame. Married to the game, can't be a fleen. Ball and chains, Hall of Fame. Married to the game, can't be a fleen.
From Hollywood flights on Hollywood nights. Made porn stars pay for that ding-a-ling.
Keep talking all that shit you talking about, fuck around and find out. Keep talking all that shit you talking about, fuck around and find out. Ball and chains, Hall of Fame. Married to the game, can't be a fleen.
From Hollywood flights on Hollywood nights. Made porn stars pay for that ding-a-ling.
Keep talking all that shit you talking about, fuck around and find out. Keep talking all that shit you talking about, fuck around and find out. Ball and chain, Hall of Fame. When I pop up, they all complain. Been running over bitches like all terrain. I'm Mike Jack, bitch, they all Jermaine. Y'all on the turf, we all in Spain. All my bitches lit, y'all gone and playing. Y'all hide behind blends, we call the names. Ain't no competition, they call the gang. Ball and chain, bitch, I'm kept. Ballin' with that mean green.